Live. See if you can get in.
Okay.
I'm live right now.
Okay.
All right. Hey everybody, how you guys doing out there? Doc G here live. Um, Today we got Stiletto and the Saxman here for a John Terlizzi show, and Jerry Petito's here. Hey Jerry, how are you, my dear?
I'm good, darling. How are you? Let me just fix
I'm good.
good.
I'll wait for John Terlizzi to come in. We're actually live right now. The problem with StreamYard, if you don't go live right away, it doesn't let anybody in. So that's something that we have to consider. So we're live, everybody. I got Jerry Petito on, and John Terlizzi supposed to be coming in, and I have the Stiletto and the Saxman coming in. We're live on two channels for Facebook and two channels for YouTube. So it's really exciting. You got your mute on, Jerry. There you go.
Gosh. Hi.
Hi. How are you with Thanksgiving Day coming up?
Coming up, baby. So
John asked me if I used to cook. I said, yeah, years ago, but I don't have the stamina for it anymore, or the time or patience or the cleaning and everything. It's a lot of work.
it is.
And what
So,
kind of vegan Thanksgiving you make?
okay, so back in the day when I had my big house, I had a 36-foot kitchen. I had a 24-foot table. So I had all the holidays, okay? I took over my mom,
Oh my
And
God.
now I'm in a 55 and over. Now we've got my daughter a big house. She takes over the holidays, okay? I still help cook. So I make tofurkey,
Okay.
vegan turkey.
Yes.
I make sweet potatoes roasted.
Okay.
I make like my daughter will make vegan mashed potatoes, homemade cranberry sauce, homemade pumpkin pies, different veggie things. So people laugh and say, "What the heck do you eat?" I'm like, more than you. I have so much more options.
That is true. That is
you
true.
know?
Well, I just want to let you know I did kind of go back and try to eat more vegetables again because I had that kidney stone issue and I alleviated that. So I'm going back to eat more vegetables again. Thanksgiving, I may just have one piece of turkey and that's it. And
Okay.
and then other than that, I'm back to being at least 90% vegetarian.
So let me ask you something. If you and I jumped off right now, would we be able to just jump back on again easily?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know how that works.
All right.
I don't
Because
know.
now that like we're live already. Hi guys. I'd rather start their show with them, like, you know what I mean?
This
All
is
right. This is just the way StreamYard is, right?
yeah. There's again, you have a little leeway, but if you don't know it, I mean, anytime I go live, I set it up live and then go live, and then I know it's live. When everybody comes in, then it goes live. But the scheduled time is if you don't hit scheduled and go in, it
No,
doesn't
it's
allow you to go
difficult.
back
Yeah, I
in.
get
So,
it. I get it.
yeah, it's
So guys,
crazy.
we're waiting.
Hey,
Hi,
Dominic.
Dom. Hey,
Hey, Tom.
baby. So let me tell everybody about Dominic Paradise, guys. All right. So Dominic and I grew up in Long Island City, New York. Okay, we didn't know each other back then. I wish we did. But he's an incredible singer. He's a Frankie Valli tribute artist. He does so much more than even Frankie Valli. He's awesome. I love you. I love your wife. You guys are just incredible.
Another
Hey,
guy.
Ken Ryan. So
Ken.
now let me tell everybody about Ken Ryan. You all know who Ken Ryan is as well. And his
They should.
incredible, beautiful girlfriend, Linda. They do a show together. Okay. And their shows are incredible, guys. And you know what I love most about these two? Not only are they two of the most beautiful people inside and out that I've ever known in this business,
It's
they
true.
do a lot of fundraisers, and it's just unbelievable. Christmas toy drives, unbelievable what these two do. Okay, I love them so much.
Jerry,
um,
I think that let me just interrupt you. I think that is mostly the people that surround us are like that because we're so giving and they're trying to get, they're giving. And then I think that we just align with each other. that.
See? Okay. So Jackie just said we're giving too. All right.
We're always giving.
No, I'm just being funny. But anyway,
No,
I
they
love you
really get
guys.
from the heart. Yeah,
So John Terlizzi is going to be on any minute.
that's what he said. We might be doing the show alone. Last time,
and Stiletto and Saxman. We were hoping they were going to be on like 3 minutes ago, but that's okay. So we'll still talk.
yeah, we can talk. We have an hour. You know, I mean, we're whatever time you want. It's fine. I'm just trying to reach out to John, and I tried to call John, and then goes to voicemail.
He messaged me, and I said 1:45. He said, "See you on air." We're waiting for the host and our guest guys.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to call John right now.
Hey, how you doing, Toronto doo-wop music guy? How are you?
Oh, Toronto doo-wop music guy. Hey, this guy's cool too. Hello, Toronto doo-wop guy.
Is that Kevin? That's probably Kevin.
We love
Kevin Basser.
We love
you, Kevin.
doo-wop, baby. You know what I love so much, actually, about Hamilton Radio? We are all over the world, and everybody is part of Hamilton Radio at this point. They just love it. And today, actually, this week, I went on my email and I got like 3 emails from people. Can you please play this? And I'll send them to you. But so many people know about us, and this is just so ridiculously cool. And guys, Doc G, let me tell you a little bit about him. He started the studio in his basement over 20 years ago. How long ago exactly, Gino?
27 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. He started this. And then the next thing you know, he's got a studio. And what are we on? Like our 3rd or 4th studio?
Yeah. 4th studio.
4th studio, but they just keep getting better. This one is beautiful. This one has an elevator now, So if anybody wants to come in with their bands, we have an elevator. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, Ruben. Ruben is Doc's partner. He's the younger guy. He's the real tech guy. He does all productions. He put my book to audio. So now we're doing audio. Dominic Paradise, baby. He's saying hi to Ken too. Yeah, I love this. So you can get your book put to audio with your voice. I didn't want Simon & Schuster to put my book to audio because it was my passion. And I wanted it to be me reading my story. And Ruben did that for me. It's reasonable. Trust me. So if you want to get your book put to audio, let us know. We do that. We do productions in studio. We do productions out of studio. We do commercials. There's not much Ruben can't do. Anything you want to add to that, Gino?
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, we got many new shows coming on in January. I got some new shows coming on during the year. We got some ads, a lot of advertisers coming aboard from Scotland, from Michigan, from other areas of the United States. They just love what we're doing and they appreciate it. And we've got the numbers. And the numbers are important, and we're also on iHeart. That we're on Roku.
Right. I love it.
And you can be heard everywhere, and it's just a nice thing to be able to do that for people, give them extra places to be heard.
When I told my daughter back in the day that we were now on iHeart, she's like, "Mom, you're on iHeart." I'm like, "How cool is that?"
Yeah. And eventually we're going to get it set up at the studio, guys, where we can be live at the studio on the radio at the same time. That's another one that we want to get back where we were.
We did do that. It was amazing. And we're going to get it back, guys.
We will get it back.
We will get it back.
It's going to be a slow thing, but we'll get it back.
So let me...
John Terlizzi's not here yet. So
let me call John. You talk to them a little bit more about what goes on at Hamilton Radio.
Well, anybody that ever wants to hear anything, we can go to hamiltonradio.net. There's a comments and dedications right there on the top. There's also a donate bar. If you want to donate, that's fine. If you don't want, that's fine too.
We love donations
for anything from anybody. But you can request anything you want on there, and literally just make a playlist of songs you want to hear. I don't know how many radio stations do that, but I do that. I've done that for years. I do tributes, I do specials, I do people that passed away. I do birthday tributes. You could be DJ for the day. You can pick up 100 songs, and then we put you right on the thing. So I have a lot of options that I play with for my listeners, and it's a diversified way of looking at music. But at the same time, people like Ken Ryan, people like Dominic Paradise, people like that come reach out to me and say, listen, I got a new CD. I got some songs. Can I send them to you? Yes. Send them to me in MP3 to admin, ADMIN at hamiltonradio.net. So when you send them to me, I will get them on the air within approximately probably just a couple hours and start putting you in rotation and it'll be played. And it's really simple. I don't know a lot of other radio stations that do that either. But what I do know is a lot of people that reach out to me all the time say, thank you for playing my music. And that, to me, that warms my heart. That's like, this is what I wanted to do. This is exactly how I perceive the station to be. Playing your music on this radio station, to me, is the best thing that I could do. So you guys can always reach out to me. I'm on a lot of different platforms. We're going to be on many more, I'm sure, coming on. I'll say what. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And that is another thing that my friend Terry Draper or Prince Fleet Easton or many of the stars that have been in radio and TV years ago or whatever reach out to me. And Jimmy Deal. Me and Jimmy Deal. I love Jimmy Deal. Jimmy Deal's such a great guy. And Jerry met him, and
I love him.
Jimmy's an awesome person. And every time I talk to Jimmy, it's like, yeah, whatever you want to do, Doc, we'll do together. That's fine. I can't ask for anybody else better than that. So some of the new shows we got coming on is Anthony Hudson. Jerry knows.
Yep, that's right.
Running for president. He's coming on in January 6th, I believe. I don't know exactly the time. I think it's 6 o'clock.
I think so too. I think it's 6 to 7.
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. So that's going to be a show, and you guys can call in. We'll be able to take your calls. I'll probably be live at the studio, and it's just going to be a fun time to reach out to people like that. We have Kenny Young, a good friend of mine. Kenny Young. Kenny's been around a long time. We did a video for him. It's called Weekend, and Kenny Young, like I said, has been a good friend of ours. Great musician, great guy. He moved to Florida, and his band was really good. Southern rock, like country Southern.
I love
rock
that.
band. Yeah, he was just great. And he's rewriting songs. And when I told him, I said, Kenny, I said, I will definitely do a show with you. And he's like, oh, this is so great. I'm going to start writing songs. So he's up writing songs again. So yeah, listen, when the bug bites you, people say this all the time. Like you said, Jerry, when you got into this, you didn't even know it was going to work. But then you were saying, oh my God, this is a great opportunity for me. I like to talk. I like to do this. I like to do that. Well, this is a perfect opportunity. Yes. Doreen is here.
All right.
Yay. Hey, guys.
All right, guys. Hey. I thought it was 2 o'clock.
John was supposed to let you know 15 minutes early for sound check. He's still trying to get in. He's having an issue.
He's having a problem.
Yeah.
So
you guys didn't have a problem getting in, right?
No.
Yeah, see, you guys are familiar with this. I know you are.
I don't really know this too well, but I just follow the directions.
That's all it is. It's either your Wi-Fi connection or the browser is not letting you in. That's the only.
I'm going to mute myself for 1 second and call John.
Go ahead. Right. I'll talk to these two fine people.
Should I click stream to your audience now or wait?
You shouldn't have to click anything.
Oh, no, there's something on top. It says
you do that, you're going to have to make a password and all that stuff.
All right.
I don't think you have to because we're already streaming on 4 different formats.
Oh, good. Okay.
2 YouTubes and 2 Facebooks.
All right. You can hear us good?
We can hear you great. You sound good. Yeah. You guys look fabulous.
Thanks. Joe has his great. You look great too.
See, I got my
He's got his Grinch
shirt on.
Your green, your Grinch shirt. Yeah, I see.
There you go. Bring up the volume a little bit. Yeah, no, you look great too, both of you. I hope John could get on. We had a problem last time.
Yeah. I know. How you guys doing so far with coming up to Thanksgiving tomorrow?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I just made the antipasto and we're going to my mother's. How about you?
I'm just going out too. I told Jerry I can't do it anymore. It's just a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
My mom said this.
I'm making my tofurkey.
Oh
See?
yeah,
Well, I like tofurkey.
I like
I
tofurkey.
love it.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom said this was going to be her last year, and she's only a few blocks away, so we're kind of back and forth doing everything together.
Oh,
That's good.
so you guys got Christmas songs coming out, right, for Christmas?
Yeah, we have
Well, we have an album,
a Christmas album.
Did you ever send that to me? I don't think you ever sent that to me. Did you?
Did I? I don't know. Do you want me
Say
to?
hello there. Everybody's listening. Ken Ryan's listening.
Yeah,
Dominic
say hi to everybody, guys.
Hi everybody. I didn't know. I can't
Can we tilt
see.
this a little
Yeah, you
bit
wanna
like
tilt
this?
it? All
We
right.
got Canada in the house.
Let me show you who's here. So Dominic Paradise
Dominic
is
saying
here.
hi again.
Hey, Dom.
There we go.
Wow, that's so
Ken
cool.
Ryan is
Ken
here.
Ryan,
Hey, Kenny.
baby.
And
Aw,
Kevin Basker's here.
There you go.
all right.
nice.
Nice. That is so cool.
I got my Grinch shirt on.
I
Joe's
love
being
it. I love it. I got my bug me at your own risk.
Ah,
You two
Okay.
are doing the pod. So funny.
We're still waiting for our host, guys.
Okay.
Okay, John Terlizzi. He's trying.
I don't know what the
Wow.
problem
So
is.
talk to the audience a little bit. Tell them a little bit of something you want them to know before John gets on.
well, we
Nobody's gonna ask you.
started.
We've been on the road.
We've
man.
been on the road and doing shows since I would say April, and we haven't stopped. And this is probably the first week where we're going to take a break.
Yeah.
And it went from one thing to the next, from the bus tour to the studio to North Jersey touring all over the place, and lots of studio work, just putting it all together. And then now we're going to be winding down just a little bit. We're still going to be working a lot, but we're not going to be, I get to maybe sleep for a day.
Yeah.
Well, Ken Ryan just posted he's got a new CD coming out at the end of the month too.
Nice.
We should
Oh,
have
right.
like the battle of the CDs.
Yeah. No, it's all good. No
I
bad.
mean, in a good way. I love every one of you. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Hi, Lisa. Dominic said you're 24 hours older than him.
I am.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
pretty
I said the
amazing.
same birthday, same year.
Hey,
Wow.
that makes you old.
We're all getting old. We're all getting old, girl.
Yeah.
Honey, you ain't kidding.
I'm 39 again.
Yeah, wish.
I know. Yeah.
We're
You
gonna
look
see them
great.
years again. Everybody's saying happy Thanksgiving. Thank you,
Hi,
Lisa.
guys.
Hey, Lisa, how are you?
We're very grateful to have all you guys. The social media, all these friends that we made. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
You
So
keep
crazy.
making them, right?
Let me say something about what you just said. Okay. So, Doreen, I love Facebook, and I know there's a lot of crap, but I tell everyone I don't go into any of it. I don't have nothing to do with it. I use it for, promoting all the good stuff. And if that's what you do, it becomes amazing. Look at all. None of us would know each other.
Well, most
that's
of our,
what I was
all
trying
of
to
our
say,
work came
yeah.
from that. All of
Yeah.
our work came from Facebook and from social media.
Look at what happened during the pandemic. Everybody was online just doing
Yes,
shows, and everybody was helping
beautiful.
each other get through it. What
It
would
was
we have
beautiful.
done? We would have been home like by ourselves, not being able
No,
to connect.
you're right. It was beautiful.
Yeah, this could have been.
I'll share one thing with you about that, and I've shared it on my shows. We all know her. I'm not going to say her name, but someone was in the hospital a few times through the pandemic. And when I would do my lives,
Yeah.
right, and put the music out there, she messaged me and said, "I'm crying, Jerry. Thank you." She had her nurse prop up her phone in the hospital bed so she could watch all the music.
Yeah.
And it just meant so much to so many people, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, Lisa, we love you, girl.
Yeah.
Love you, Lisa.
You know what, guys? I'm going to call John back, and
Okay.
we're going to probably start, and then he'll join when he gets in. Give me 1 minute.
Okay, sounds good.
Talk to them.
What I noticed, guys, is when I look around some of my friends and they're like, "Oh, they're friends with Doreen and John." I didn't even know they knew you. It's like, it's amazing. You see the people that your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. And it's like, I didn't know that. That's so cool.
It's getting smaller, our network of
The circle.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's our circle. It's our little bubble of a world, and we like it. We like everybody that we've met.
We
We're all into this.
we
keeping
capped
the
out
oldies
our
music
friends.
and
We have so
stuff,
many
yeah.
friends. It's like, we capped out on all our
Yeah, it's nice.
platforms.
It's a very nice thing.
So-
Very nice thing.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I know that. Well, unfortunately that, you know, uh, there's certain formats that you go to, like TikTok and other things. I don't know if you guys are on TikTok, but you have to start really
I'm
slow
on
on there.
TikTok. I
Are
have
you on TikTok?
I have Instagram, TikTok, but I don't do any promoting at this point. Only on Instagram a little. The rest
All
of them
right.
I'm working on.
Yeah, I
All right,
haven't.
so guys,
Go ahead.
we're gonna start. I'll do the introduction for you. John Terlizzi's going to continue to try to get on. Guys, just bear with us, okay?
Okay,
You
no
know,
problem.
technology to some is just,
I
and,
know.
and I fall under that as well at times, you know? John's trying. All right, so everybody, I want to just say, here we are. Welcome to John Terlizzi's Doo-Wop and Golden Memories Show with Stiletto and Saxman. We all know them, Joey and Doreen. We love them. And Doc G's Hamilton Radio, and he really runs this part of it, the StreamYard. I can't. Okay. I'm just co-hosting just because I wanted to help John Terlizzi out. He's an incredible man. I call him my favorite stalker on Facebook. He's got me so many incredible acts, right? We love you, John Terlizzi, and we hope you can get your butt on here soon. So we'll just start until John can come on. So everybody, without further ado, here we go. Stiletto and Saxman, say hello.
Hello, hi. We hope you could get on, John. Thanks, Jerry, for rescheduling this for us. We're really thankful that you did,
Yeah.
because we got a chance to talk to you and to see you both and everything. And hoping John's going to get on soon. He does send me a lot of messages telling me connect with this one, connect with that one. He's great like that.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a stalker. He's a great stalker. Okay, I love it. So you know what? Let's start with this. Doreen, you take the mic. Ladies first, okay? Take the mic and tell everyone a little bit about both of you, and then we'll let your Saxman over here take the mic as well. Talk a little bit about the two of you together with your journey.
You mean from the beginning or just?
Well, this is up to you. Why don't you start with now? Start with now, and then say what's happening, your journey together, and then we'll ask questions about back then.
Okay. Well, one thing I have to say is we're very, very, very blessed that we can do our music together. We love being with each other. We really get along pretty good. I mean, once in a while we're trying to get out of the house. It's a little hard, but other than that. And, we have a great time. We travel in the car. Lately, we've been traveling 3 to 5 hours to shows because we moved. And, we just love being creative together and trying new things and, meeting new people and just performing right now.
Yeah, doing everything from the live performances to studio recordings. We're working on our Minio Entertainment TV. We're working on the book we finished together. That took decades to do.
I wanted to wring his neck. That book was, I don't know if you see that book, it's like this thick.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I was locked in the house during COVID. I couldn't leave, and he's like, "You got to work on this."
So when we're not doing a kitchen concert, you're editing.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
But it's a nice, really nice, just a display of all of us, everybody that's in the in this business that we knew up to that point.
Now, how did you guys get together? Let's ask that question.
You want to talk?
Well, no, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I saw an ad for a singer, and I wasn't a singer. And I was like, I had sang a little bit, and I saw an ad for a band, and it said the 40s through the 90s. And I was like, well, I don't know how much 90s stuff I want to do, but I like the old stuff. So I went and I checked them out. They were doing a duo in Toms River. And I was blown away. I was like, this place is on fire. I opened the door and everybody was yelling and screaming. Joe's running around playing the saxophone. And, it was really fun. I was like, I got to be a part of this,
It was really fun. And she auditioned for our play. We met at the Java Joint in Toms River. And she auditioned for us there. And she came up and sang a song. And then the next day we reached out. We already had auditioned like 22 girl singers. And each singer wasn't right for the band or for our shows. They wanted us to have a girl for Atlantic City. We got an audition for the Dizzy Dolphin Hotel, the Dizzy Dolphin Lounge in the Hilton. So Doreen came in and you know,
We had a lot in common. It was
we had a lot in
nice.
common. She came in, we went and auditioned, and we were there for 4 years.
So, okay, you know me, I'm Italian, I'm nosy, you know, I got to hear it. Okay. So, so when you met him just to audition, right? That's what I'm getting from this. You didn't know him?
No, I
Okay.
didn't.
Was it like instant and like energy right together? Like, wow.
No, we were friends for a long time. We were both kind of doing different things, and we were friends, and our
Musically, it was
friendship.
the energy was there.
Oh yeah,
Musically, because she fit right in with
we
what
got
we
along
did.
great. Yeah.
So everybody got along, and it was really fantastic. And then it developed over time, you know.
Uh-oh, I can't.
Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
What happened?
Okay.
Oh, she's got her
You
mic.
hear me? No. Okay. Yeah. Weird stuff is going on. All right. So technology, guys. So now that's pretty cool. Now, all right. I love your name. And of course, I know why Stiletto and Saxman. I mean, of course, we all know her and her beautiful stilettos, you and your amazing sax. I want to ask you a question, then I'll give the mic to Doc G. And I love asking this question. And I probably asked you guys this when I interviewed you back then. Who influenced you in the music industry? Number one. And what do you think of Elvis? You know, I got to go there.
Well, why don't you answer that, because that's a double-edged sword for you.
Yes, come on.
Who interviewed you, and then what do you think of Elvis? Who influenced you in the music
I said
business?
who interviewed me. I can't hear. My
Oh,
ears are
gosh.
still shut.
Influence.
Oh, well, influence when I first started was, of course, Elvis Presley.
Yeah, that's what I was
Was
trying
my-
to say.
That was my first. I was 8 years old. My mother bought me an M&E guitar, and I used to stand around in my little pajamas, you know, doing Hound Dog and doing all these things. And one of the cool things about Elvis Presley was you would, I would watch the 4:30 movie all the time, and he'd always have all his movies. Now, I'm an Elvis fan, but Elvis movies fan.
Me too.
I'm not a regular Elvis guy. Elvis probably hated his movies more than anyone, but me, that was everything.
I couldn't stop staring at him. I was like, oh my God, that is the most beautiful person I've ever seen.
There was nothing better than walking down to the water and this beautiful girl comes up to you and music starts out of nowhere and you sing this amazing song.
Okay.
No mics and no wires.
Okay.
I was in. That's what I wanted to do.
So, okay, you're now my new favorite. Okay. So now, girlfriend, tell us about you.
I don't know. I grew up in a family of I have a lot of brothers, and everybody in my family liked a different kind of music. One liked classic rock, one liked disco, so I listened to everything. My parents listened to everything from jazz to standards to light rock in the 70s. So I grew up listening to everything. So I love a little bit of everything. And when I was in high school, I listened to probably the worst music ever. Some of that 80s rap. It's terrible, but there was so many different influences that I have, and I always loved the oldies. Who doesn't love the oldies? But I really didn't get so focused on them until I met Joe and Nikki when when I auditioned for the band. That was what he was doing, and he was like, "Well, you sound a lot like Ronnie Spector."
Ronnie Spector,
like,
Frankie Lyman,
yeah.
all Darlene Love, all of those. She kills that sound, and it was like when I heard her sing, I said,
"Well,
this is perfect."
The funny thing about me is that I really didn't study singing. I used to sit in my room and sing all day, but I would try to sound exactly like each person that was on the record because it was all like, I was just imitating. So now I do that, and I do it in a funny way.
We call her the parrot.
I love
so
it.
when we were doing Ronnie Spector, I was like, well, I'll do that voice. And when you're doing Barbara Streisand, you do that voice. So that's.
I mean, she kills Broadway. She has a beautiful, deep jazz voice. She has it all. Complete package. In her pitch as a recording studio, her pitch is just like unbelievable. It's just like 99%, 98%, which is great.
I want to say this before I give Dr. G the mic, okay, to Saxman. When you guys are performing together, it's beautiful. But what's priceless, Doreen, is when he looks at you and that smile as he's staring at you playing his sax. And I'm not kidding you. Everybody notices it, and it's just like, wow. So I just had to say that. That's beautiful, guys. Dr. G, the mic is yours.
I love the chemistry between both of you.
Yeah.
I agree with that. That makes people even want to watch you more because they see the love you have for one another, and of course the love for music, just like you said, both of you. But I wanted to ask you, when you start out on a song and make a song, what do you usually look for? Do you look for a certain type of category, or is it just what hits you at that moment?
You mean writing music or
Writing songs.
writing songs? Yeah, you're more of a songwriter. Yeah.
Okay, if I'm songwriting, I'm a pop guy. I mean, most people when they write music, they write according to their influences. They'll like in your past, your favorite stuff. You're grabbing stuff from all your favorite things. Like I'm a big Bruce Springsteen, Clarence Clemens, Larry Chance and the Earls, Vita Pacone, Dion. So I'm taking from all these different oldies progressions and sounds, along with that 80s influence when I started playing the saxophone and everything else. So it ended up it's a conglomeration of all of that. We're originals. If we're picking a song to do, that's another story because we'll pick stuff that makes us sound the best, that we love first. And then we'll do that, unless it's a requirement if we're working for somebody or something.
Yeah, I was if you like a lot of some songs from the 70s, like Chicago, they were interviewed at one time and they said the trumpets, the horn section, the brass is supposed to be the backing harmonies to the song. So it's like the song repeats itself or the music comes back and it talks to you. Do you ever think about putting like certain instruments in a song and like, no, I don't want to do that?
Oh.
Well, it's all about the song.
It depends on what
song writes itself, right?
What you're trying to feel in the song, and sometimes you'll put something in and you'll just be like, that's not
going to work. This song's a horn song. This song has that Motown feel. Let's go with the horns. This song is driven by guitars. Maybe we'll do a guitar lead. We don't need any horns in that. We don't need any backgrounds in that song because it doesn't call for it. Over years and years, like I've been in the business 44 years now. And from playing with all these groups and experiencing all this music, you start to realize what the song requires. It's something. You can't. And a young person can't know that unless they experienced it.
A lot of times people, they ask for a song, so we'll have to write music for somebody who'll say, they'll send you words like a poem. And they'll try to sing it, and it's not even in key. And then we have to put it together.
And create a song.
Yeah, our team. We have a Tom Jacobson who's so great at copying a feel of what the song should have. And so sometimes it's just what they want, and it's not always. And you try to put your own spin on it. And sometimes you just add stuff that works, and sometimes it doesn't.
That's why in Arminio Studios, when we're there and we're doing a session for someone. It could be as simple as, I just want to sing to these background tracks. Or they could say, I want to create these background tracks with you, and we're going to show you how to do that. Or they'll just say, like she said, I'll sing a song to you on the phone. This is what's been in my head. Yeah. Can you make a song out of it? And then we end up working with them along the way, holding their hand for the whole project.
Pam and Steve from Positivity Duo. They took one of my poems and they made it into a song and then sent it to me. I was like, holy cow. Yeah. And then Trade Martin, we all know who Trade Martin is. Yeah. He asked me to help him write a Christmas song last year, and we did together, and my name's on it. And I'm just like, I'm a poet. I never thought I could. He's like, no, you can do it.
Yeah. Yes, you do that too. Yeah.
That's
so when you guys do that, I like look at, when people write songs, I'm like, wow, that's so freaking cool. How'd they do that?
You did it.
Jerry, I think we got a problem with John. And I got to say this, guys. He's on Zoom. This is StreamYard. I sent him the link for StreamYard. Can you make sure he's on StreamYard?
Okay, all right, you guys talk to everybody.
Link, yeah.
You guys talk to everyone, and
that's not a Zoom link.
All right. Joey and Doreen, continue to talk to everyone. I'll mute myself.
Yeah, Joey and Doreen. I don't know what the problem is, but I apologize. It's just one of the things. So what would you say to people that want to start out in music today? There's a lot more things that you can do, but there's a lot of things that you can't do because you don't, I mean, you have more promotion, but people still don't know who you are. You've got to have a way of getting out there.
Yeah, I I don't even know what I would say to somebody starting out. It's such a different world, really. I mean, it's a really different world, and
It's like a lot of things used to be live.
the kids are so young; they're starting out really, really young, and we have our audience and the people that listen to what we listen to, but I just don't know how anybody would. They have to get their online presence known first, I think, before anybody will pick them up. I think that's the way it works now. If they already prove that they have an audience, then they can get picked up.
You have to hold their hands. I mean, you have to have someone who's in the business to hold their hand.
Yeah.
You get someone who's like a manager or something that can take a young man and make them strong.
I don't know what people.
You can. If you're a young kid, I had parents who asked me, "What do I need to do to get my son or daughter a record deal or into the or on MTV or whatever?" And I'll be like, "Well, first of all, what do they do? What do they do? What are they doing? How are they want to make a band?" I said, it's all in my book. I wrote the whole thing. To do a group or to just deal with the industry, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I feel for all these kids today, especially when they're not even doing instruments anymore. There's no live rock groups like when we were, younger.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't even know a lead guitar player's name or anything. It's
Giovanni
Giovanni Testa. That's it. But that's about it. I mean,
we have a young kid that we're thinking about working with. He's really talented and he has a nice look, and we've been talking to him a little bit, trying to help him out a little bit. It's a new project, so we're going to see if that's going to work.
We're going to see how that develops more.
We can record him at least.
Well, that's what I was going to say too. It's also about the people that are established to help somebody else bring them up.
That's
going to help a lot too because you've already got an established audience.
Yeah.
Right. Good, Jerry, you back?
I'm back. He's trying. I don't know. All right. Okay. So let me ask you this then. So I want to share something with you because you had said during, you back in the day, hip hop, you listen to and blah, 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 and all this crazy stuff. Right. So, and I don't mind saying my age. I'll be 63. And I always say I was born too late because I'm an oldies doo-wop and Elvis girl. And most of the songs that came out back then were in 61 when I was born. And I'm like, how is this possible? And these songs are priceless. I mean, timeless, right? I mean, it's unbelievable. But I want to share something with you guys that's beautiful. When I first started, hey, John.
Go ahead, Jerry, finish.
All right, let me just finish this, John. Wait, John, hold on, John. When I first started, I got a message on Facebook from a young African-American hip hop artist from Trenton, New Jersey, and said, "Miss Jerry, could you interview me and some of my hip hop friends?" I said, "Young man, can you keep it clean?" He said, "Absolutely." Well, he owns a piece of my heart now. I'll tell you what he said to me on air, but he's now down south. He's got a family. He does photography, videography, and he'll message me every once in a while and say, "Miss Jerry, I'm trying to keep it clean for you." And he even surprised me when he came into town and came to the studio. But this is what he said. I said to him, "Why does everything have to be so vulgar? Why is there so many curse words? Why is it degrading women?" And this is what he said. And he said, "Miss Jerry, everyone has a story to tell, and everyone needs to tell their story. And unfortunately for some of us, this is the only story we know." And that's when I said, you know what? I don't listen to it, but I understand it. And he owns my heart now. I just wanted to share that with you.
Yeah. I can't
hello,
judge.
John.
Hi, John.
Hey, John.
You made it.
Well, I can't believe it. I think my the recall expired on the Zoom. So
You were in
then
the
they asked
wrong
me for a
email.
Facebook account.
You were in the wrong email.
Well,
This
anyway,
is not me, my love.
I'm glad to have.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
Recall it. I had trouble. Yeah. I saw you at the entertainment where you did on John Bishop's entertainment luncheon. He did.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love
At
John.
last.
Great people.
Yeah,
All
I
those
love
people
you
are
guys
wonderful.
too. And they got a standing ovation. And I said to Joe, I said, you guys should be doing Vegas and Atlantic City. He says, I'll go whatever they call me.
Yeah. We've been bothering. I've been talking to people in Vegas.
I like to, yeah, I like to wish them a happy anniversary. It was last week.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Saturday.
16 years?
16 years married. Yeah.
And you
Yay.
had a death. You had a death in your family, Basil.
Yeah,
we lost Basil.
we lost
yeah.
our dog Basil.
Hello?
He was
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, he was just turned 15. He used to come around. He was a gig dog.
So
He knew all
yeah,
about the music business.
yeah. What
Was our
type of
mascot.
dog was he?
He was a Shih Tzu, and he used to come to the
Oh,
shows. He was
okay,
really
yeah.
well behaved. He knew that as soon as the
Oh.
music started, he would just go in a little bowl, and then he'd come out after the show, and he would get more attention and applause than everybody in the show because he was so cute.
Oh.
He was,
Real
yeah, I
sad.
miss him, Basil. I said, "How's Basil?"
Everybody.
Thank you. We got a lot of
I want to wish everybody.
cards and
Yeah.
gifts and all kinds of things from everybody. It was very nice, the support we got from everybody.
Yeah. Your friend Jane sent you a little a locket or something.
Oh yeah, we got all kinds of things. That was
Yeah, there it
that's
is.
adorable.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. This is his memorial. It tells the year.
So cute. I
Oh,
miss
there
him.
it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Very cute.
adorable.
That was a
Very
cute guy. Yeah.
It tells the year.
No,
Oh, that's
yeah, I
beautiful.
saw that on
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving. Are you ready for the turkey?
We're ready. I'm ready to see the family.
Yeah,
I'm
my
really
mother
excited.
used to make the stuff. I don't know if your mother made the stuffing with the sausage. I used to love that.
She does make it.
Can
with
you
the
hear
sausage.
me?
Yeah, she makes it with the sausage. She's making turkey
Yeah.
and stuffing
Oh,
and cornbread and
Oh,
pasta and the stuffed mushrooms. We made big
Yeah.
artichokes yesterday. Stuffed them.
oh, stuffed mushrooms. Oh, yeah.
Banging them on the table.
I should
Bam.
say my.
Bam.
I should
Yep.
say. Yeah. The 7-course meals. Remember the antipasta, everything. Oh, those were the days. And I used to say to my brother, throw away the turkey and keep the stuffing. She used to make bowls and bowls of it. Oh, those were the
Yeah.
days. Well, anyway, what are you guys doing lately? Any concerts or anything?
Yeah, well, we just got off a tour.
Or shows?
Yeah, we just
Oh,
got
yeah,
done.
that big tour. Yeah.
We did about 16 cities. We were on the bus and we were all over the country. We got to, we didn't get to see much. We did our shows and then we get on the bus and go to the next city. But we went to Nashville, Cincinnati. Where else did we
North
go?
Carolina,
North Carolina,
Georgia,
all over the
Cincinnati, all over New York State. It's fun. We had a great time, and then we did a lot of Pennsylvania, Reading, Pennsylvania, and traveling all over the tri-state area. So we lived out of suitcases for a long
Yeah,
time.
it's been a while. So we were happy. We got home.
We're finally home.
Sunday, and just like so, trying not to book.
It's like that Willie Nelson song, "On the Road Again." On the road again, you guys. 22 in the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep.
I saw you on the bus.
You did, yeah. We did a little mini concert on the bus. It wasn't easy. We were like,
Yeah.
We did 2 concerts on the bus. It was funny. I figured, let me hook up, set up. Why not?
We only had 5 people on a 40-foot bus, so we had room.
Yeah.
And that's it. We have some stuff coming up. In
I
the
was
spring.
watching your. December 14th. You got something for Christmas. You got a show for Christmas event.
We have 2 on the 14th.
I think you said you couldn't do it. Oh yeah.
The 20th was the day we were gonna we were going to be with you, and then we had a Christmas party, so that's why we're doing it now. So I'm glad we were able to reschedule. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I was watching all your YouTube channel, and one of the songs you did was "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were fabulous. Yeah, and
Thank you.
and I
That
see
was my
Joey
audition
was
song.
yeah. Yeah,
That
and
was your
Joey was
audition.
smiling when he came back. I saw him. Yeah, what a
Yeah.
great song. She got a great voice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the song he made me audition to. So
So,
he was like, "Look, we're just gonna give you this song. If you can't do it, you're out of here." So I was like, "All right." I never sang it before,
Yeah.
but apparently
Ronnie Spector, Whitney Houston, Frankie and Lime. I gave her all those songs. And "Theme from a Summer Place" by Joni Summers was one of my favorites, and she killed them. She was in.
Well,
I
he gave
never heard
played
that
the
one.
song.
Yeah, Joni Summers.
What? What's that?
Yeah. Jerry, you have any questions for Doreen and
Well,
Joey?
yes, we talked a lot before you got here, so I didn't want to, take it away from you and them. I'll tell you what, Doreen and Joey,
That's
why don't you tell everybody out there? I don't want you to, like, when we get off the show, we have plenty of time, but I don't want you to forget to say anything important or what's going on. Your social media, any websites, give all that.
Well, we have something coming up, and I don't know if you know Norman Selden. Are you familiar with Norman?
I know who he is.
Yeah,
I'm
so
friends
he's
with him. I'm friends with
yeah,
him.
Norman. Yeah.
Well, he's got this album coming out. It's actually coming out on vinyl, and he asked me to do a couple of tracks on there. I haven't heard them. He asked me to do some different things on there that I don't usually do with the songs that I did do. And there's so many people on there. I mean, Larry Chance is on there. He recorded Great Pass, and
Yeah.
so many people on there. Joel Katz is on there, and they're singing backup for one of my songs, and it's a wonderful collaboration. And he wanted us to mention that we're having a CD release party in January on the 28th in the Atlantic Highlands at
Or
the
a record release in his case.
It's a record release, yeah.
It's actually
cool.
a release.
That's pretty cool. All right.
When is it? When is it?
On January 28th, it's in the Atlantic Highlands. It's at the the casino, the one on the water. I gotta send it to you guys the link. But yeah, he was really wanting me to talk about that and all the people that are on there. There's so many really nice artists. It was an honor to be asked to be on it, and I love Norman. I think he's so talented.
Yeah, I just became Facebook friends, and I posted that thing for your that gig that you're doing with Norman. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Yeah.
I like to shout. Yeah, you guys are on there. So I like to shout out to Larry Chance and Warren Gratis. I know Joey did the sax on Welcome Me Back Home. Yeah, we did an interview a couple of months with, and it's funny, but he was diagnosed with leukemia October 15th, and he passed away October 30th. In some cases, the leukemia, you can't. There's no cure for it.
What a good soul.
You could do treatments. Yeah, and Larry,
about a week before about a week before he passed away, actually about a month. We did a song, the last song with Larry and Warren. We were working in our studio, in his studio, and we did Harvest Moon with them. The Neil Young
song. I play that. Yes.
Larry,
Warren
mentioned that. You were on that? Oh, wow. He did play that. Yeah, he did play that. Yeah.
Beautiful song.
I sent him a message. I
we
said,
did an interview a couple of months ago. Yeah.
I said, Larry, this song is fire. It's so great. He goes, oh, you heard it? I said, yeah. Larry didn't know we were recording on it. I think Warren just was trying to
sang the backup. We sang backups along with
such a good song. I'm glad you played it. It's really nice.
I worked close with those guys. I'm gonna miss them dead,
So beautiful. So beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
So John, let me ask you. So what are your thoughts about these two beautiful entertainers here?
Yeah, I'm not worthy. They're great. They sing
You're
great. The
not
sax.
worthy, you guys.
What I gotta ask Joey? What's that song uh, you do about these guys from the Bronx? What is it? They were driving. You did it at the entertainment luncheon.
Stranger
Oh,
Girl?
you mean
Forget the name
Stranger
of the
Girl?
song. You sung.
Stranger Girl.
Yeah, Stranger Girl. I love that song. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
I
great
love
song.
that song. Yeah,
We put it up for
and
years. Yeah.
Well, that was song.
well, Stranger Girl.
It wasn't
Yeah, I
fully
got it.
recorded. It was in the movie The Wanderers, and they were singing it a cappella in the car.
Right.
And you loved.
And then I heard a group called the Crystaliers out of the UK or Germany.
You know them? Yeah.
And they're one of my favorite groups.
Oh,
along
UK, yeah.
with the Firebirds. Of course, the Firebirds, I recorded with them, and I love those guys. But the Crystaliers did a version of Stranger Girl that I fell in love with, and then we basically did Stranger Girl after that.
Yeah,
Our version.
I love that song. Yeah, yeah, you guys did a good job, and she got a standing O at the entertainment luncheon
That was nice.
at last, and Joey on the sax.
Everybody
well,
there's so supportive.
that
It's
is
a really
great
nice
song. Yeah.
group.
Yeah, they're on our.
Where are you going?
Going to get my album.
No, he's getting the
I
album.
had a feeling when he said they're on our, and then he got up. I knew what he was doing.
We did this album. We finished it right before Christmas, I think. Right?
There's some really fun
It's funny.
songs on here that we did that were built from the bottom up. This is our album called Stiletto and the Saxman. It's our new album.
No, that's not called that. It's called
it's called
Feel Good
Feel Good
Music.
Music from a Simpler Time.
Okay, so how we got that name was Joe and Vinny Maduno sang "Do the Cha Cha Cha," you know, Bobby
Yep.
Randell.
Yeah.
So in the middle of it, they were doing there's a little picture of him on there.
It's cool.
There's Vinny.
It's like opposite there. So they were doing it, and they were doing this back and forth banter, and you know how they were just talking on the song, and then Joe said, "Feel Good Music from a Simpler Time," and I said, "That's the name of the album. We're going to use it." And he can't remember it.
I can't remember it.
Isn't it funny how you just come up with a name like that so quick? It's
Yeah.
like
Well,
you just
Vinny
pull
had
it
a
out
lot.
of the air.
Vinny, Doreen, we just did it all. You know, it was really cool.
Yeah, I said that's the name of the album because that's what it's about. It's all, and the funny thing is, the front of the album has it's violent. You know, we're superheroes, and Joe's killing somebody with the sound waves of a saxophone. I'm beating somebody up with a stiletto.
Oh my God.
I love it.
So
Listen, read what it says. Here's the
now I
disclaimer.
have to do my.
Here's the
I gotta put my
disclaimer. This is
glasses on.
wonderful.
All right, don't do this at home, right? Go
Says,
ahead.
no one has been injured by a stiletto or a saxophone during the creation of this CD. This music is intended to make your heart melt and your body sway. Sing and dance along with love, Joey and Doreen Arminio. So we
As she
And then
throws
you
the
should've
heel,
said-
as she throws the heel.
And you should have said, P.S. Don't try this at home.
And where can people get your CD? Like people like me that want to play it?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to send you what we have to send you a
Yeah,
copy
I
of
just
it.
couldn't
You
say
can go right
that.
to
Yeah.
arminioentertainment.com,
website.
www.arminioentertainment.com. You can order our stuff, our CDs, our books, or we have a lot of other CDs also as well that people can digital download. Our first CD as well as our Christmas album. It's all
The
up for
Christmas
digital.
album, we did a song last year. Was it 2 years ago? I think we were in Verona 2 Christmases ago. And Nino, I don't know if you know Nino, because
Of course.
he wrote it. And it was such a beautiful song. It was called Warm and Cozy Christmas. And he had sent it over and he wanted it as a duet. And we weren't sure, like we were listening to it. And I was like, you know, I got it. I know how I want to
Yeah.
approach this, you know.
It was amazing.
It's really
That's a song that's a
pretty
classic.
song.
And then underneath the Christmas
They wouldn't
tree.
play. He says, you know, there was a whole thing about, you know, the Christ child being born, and that's what and someone had mentioned, you know, changing it because
What?
he said that's what Christmas is all about, you
Yeah.
know.
The word
I know.
Christ
It loses
is
the meaning.
Christmas.
Then it
I
was
know.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Christ.
Okay.
What would it be?
So
Yeah,
we stuck our grounds, and we kept it in.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
just posted
beautiful.
your song. I just posted your song. All I want for Christmas is you.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love that
was
song.
Nice,
You do.
beautiful song.
Yeah, that was
My carry who. And
Well,
great
it's
song.
the
Yeah,
other version,
I think
yeah.
Johnny Maestro did that too. Yeah, Johnny Maestro. another
Joe
great song,
Katz did a really nice version of that song.
Oh, does he? Yeah, he could do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Joe-
was with the Brooklyn Bridge for a while. Yeah, and he
Yeah,
left
I
him.
didn't hear
Yeah, he
Johnny
could sing
Meister's
anything.
version.
Yeah. I gotta ask you, Joey, and during all the concerts that you, all the great groups, and who do you were on the same stage with in all your shows? All the legends like.
Yeah.
I think the doo-wop groups and stuff
Yeah, we
that you
love that.
were in concert with.
We love that. The best thing was for me when I first heard. I had just started in the business, and we did an opening act for a doo-wop concert. I didn't know who everybody was at the time, but I was sitting in the front row, and Larry Chance got up and he sang "Hungry Years," and this was right after he had recovered from his throat cancer, and he was amazing. And I was just like, "Oh my God, that's Larry Chance!" I couldn't believe. Like, I was so starstruck. And the song really hit me. I was like crying, and I was like, "This is so beautiful." So later on in the years, getting to know him and become friends with him was so nice.
It's
and I always
pretty
told
amazing,
him,
yeah.
I love that song. And then when we did the East Coast Music Hall of Fame, Mark Barron called us and said, "Will you guys back him up on the Hungry Years?" And I said, "That's a dream come true for me." You know, we just did the oohs and stuff, but that was like just a culmination of my relationship with him. And you've known him a long time.
I've known him since the 80s. Yeah.
Amazing. When I first
Yeah,
met him, it
wow,
was on my birthday one year. It was
On
the
your
best
birthday?
birthday gift ever. We planned it, and it was, forget it. You know the feelings.
Your birthday. Wait, we had your birthday
Yeah.
last
At
year. Staten
March
Island.
7th. Yep.
Yeah.
the-
Okay.
So as far as the entertainment luncheons, most of our shows are on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That's why we can only go and so we will be there. Dr. G, me, hopefully Ruben, we will be there in December. So
we will too. We missed the last two because we were on the road.
but my shows are mostly Tuesdays. So
Yeah. You would think that that's a normal, like a good time for all the entertainers to get
I
together.
know.
It's a nice crowd over there. Everybody.
Yeah, I was going to your kitchen concerts. I missed them. They were great.
Well, we have a new kitchen. We moved, so we're thinking about maybe doing it in our new kitchen.
A living room concert. Is that your living room that you're sitting in now?
This is our kitchen.
It's our kitchen.
Oh, that is your kitchen. Okay.
We're kind of facing the back. It's a nice big kitchen.
And Ryan and Linda will be at the luncheon in
can't
December.
wait.
Yes. Woo!
Excited to see you guys. You guys are killing it.
Justin.
I like to hear your new.
Joey, I used to kid Doreen. I said,
Here's the.
I used to say you have a
That's
nice
the
kitchen.
living room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wow.
So, a living room concert, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll probably get thrown out. It's like a 55 and over community, so you know.
That's what I'm in. Okay, be careful because they're the worst. Sorry to say.
We're always getting in trouble for
They
something.
They know when my car is out of the driveway for 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't even tell you what cars they drive. Okay, they know everything.
We got written up a few times when we first moved here, but we're kind of.
We were watching the Doors movie too loud.
Okay, I got written up a couple times too. Okay?
Well, you can't hear it, so you got to put it louder.
I had the mayor come to my house. I had the cops come 3 times. Oh yeah, but they love me now, and it wasn't my fault.
Okay.
That's great. Well, it takes time for them to get to know you.
We had a town parade. Everybody was fighting over our air conditioner. So the story was there.
Hey, by the way, guys, I'm on TikTok right now.
Friend.
So say hi to all the audience on TikTok.
Oh,
great.
I'm so bad. I don't know anything about TikTok.
Hello.
I love it.
It's just a format. You just go on. That's all.
Yeah, no, I like it. When we do our TV show,
I want to learn about this.
We're going to be doing we're going to be going on. We're going to try to shoot our new shows live, so it goes onto our TV channel, not on Facebook anymore. But then it's going to be broadcast to all of the social media channels. That's what we're trying to do, because we don't want to just do it on Facebook anymore.
That's great.
But we don't know how, so we'll have to.
We're working on learning how to do it. If anybody has some suggestions, love to hear it. We
Well,
have a few
TikTok is
people.
one of them places a lot of my friends are on, and they do a lot of different concerts, and they got a WhatsApp, and they got this, and they get paid.
I gotta
And
learn.
TikTok allows it, so
Oh,
you're allowed to do it. Might as well do it.
Yeah, maybe we'll switch that over because we'd like to learn a little bit more about that now that the winter's coming and we might have a little more time to focus on it. It's just
Well, the way the algorithm for
going
TikTok
through
works,
Vimeo.
what's that?
yeah, the way for the algorithm for TikTok works, I think you noticed, Joey, is you scroll down, you scroll through, and when you click on something, you watch it and you like it, and it just builds up likes. And the
Yeah.
more likes you get, the more they advertise you being there.
Right.
That's the way Facebook used to be.
Right.
But Facebook don't do that no more.
Now
So
they block you. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. We have a Vimeo is our platform that we're going to be shooting our TV on.
We talked about that. I have a Vimeo
Yeah.
as well.
It's on. It's an app. You could go on Roku or Amazon Fire Stick or your smart TV. Add the app to your TV and our channel. It's Arminio Entertainment TV.
Beautiful.
We have about
I'll add
30 videos
We'll
on there
talk
right
to you
now.
about it. Maybe you can help us.
Yeah.
out with
Yeah,
that.
we'll add it. We'll add it definitely.
You
Guys,
gotta keep
any
up with the times. No.
Any more questions, John?
John Terlizzi, do you have any more questions?
Yeah. About your book, 0 to 60, where can we get that book? It's still on your page?
Yeah, go to arminioentertainment.com, click on 0 to 60. We have almost 1,100 orders already, and we don't have the volume that we were getting, but now we're getting like 3 to 4 a month still being ordered. And the cool thing is you can only order it as a desktop book, either soft cover or hardcover, but it's very big. So
We don't have them.
it's like a coffee table book.
Yeah, we don't have them here, so
Oh,
we
great.
couldn't get them. And it was too big to be on Amazon, so you can't. They
it's too big.
they won't publish anything more than 500 pages. So
Oh, I didn't even know that.
yeah, and it's got like a lot of pictures. It's got like 1,500 photos in there, and you go on this, and then we order it from Lulu. Once somebody orders it on the website, Joe will order it, and then they ship it directly to you. So the hardcover takes a couple of weeks, and the soft cover you get a little faster.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's so funny. He's so funny. Oh my gosh.
You guys do that.
Do it. There you go, baby.
He's wordy. That is Joe's wordy. A lot of funny stories.
Hey, Joey, I'll wait for the movie. Tell
Yeah,
Joey
well.
I'll wait for the movie.
He would do that.
Our friend, what's her name? Tootsie Gallo. She has a book. She's waiting for to make a movie at it.
I love
Sugar
her. I
Paper.
gotta read
Yeah,
her
it's
book.
about the mob. So
Yeah.
she was at the last one. Yeah,
Yeah, she's a
entertainment
sweetie.
luncheon. Yeah,
Now, Doc G, do you have any
she's
other
waiting
questions?
for screenplay. Yeah. Oh, Jerry had on the show a couple of times. Yeah, Tootsie. Yeah.
Yep.
Love
Tootsie.
I was gonna ask Doreen, how'd you get started with the trumpet? That's not a girl's instrument, more like a guitar or something, or a piano.
I beg to differ about the trumpet being a female. I tried the guitar. I played a little guitar, played a little keyboards. One thing I think that women are really suited for the trumpet. First of all, the range that the trumpet that you play in is a lot of the same range that a female would sing in, someone like my voice range anyway. Second of all, I'm not mechanical, so it's got 3 valves. And, there's no reed. It's light. But the reason I started it originally, it was because of that. Because the guitar, I was killing people.
She was hurting people. I'd be ducking on stage. She'd be
I got
going
high
like
heels
this.
and I got wires and I'm like,
Three
man,
Stooges stuff.
That's it. The keyboard was too constricting.
A lot of chords, notes. It's harder. Yeah.
Yeah. So the trumpet, what happened was I said, wouldn't it be cute if I learned like just 1-2 notes and just played along as a gimmick, something funny. And he says, yeah, well,
We're going to Florida.
We're going to Florida. And he said, here's a mouthpiece. You can't use the trumpet yet. Just work on the mouthpiece. And I did this for several weeks, just the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
He's an angel of It was awful, but he wanted me to do it. So I practiced it. When I got home, we got home like midnight. I attached it to the trumpet and a sound came out and I was like, oh my God.
Well, I said to her, I said, if you practice
I
this,
did this.
the mouthpiece all through Florida, and you don't, sometimes you blow it one day and you throw it away. That's it. She did it every day while we're driving, and I put the earplugs in and she went, boop, 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 boop. And then when we got home, I said, if you're still doing this when we get home, I play trumpet, and so I have my trumpet in the room. I said, haven't been using that a lot. I blow it for a couple songs. And then I said, all right, then if you get a sound out of it and you like it, it's yours. You got it.
I still have it. It's right here. I keep it out all the time because like at night when I'm making dinner, I put on jazz and I just play along. I'm learning how to read, learning how to improvise, and
she's killing it. She sounds beautiful.
I want to get better, but it's hard. It's not easy.
Well, Doreen, explain now. A lot of people don't understand. I mean, I played trumpet for 14 years. I had a bush.
Really?
And my trumpet teacher did the same thing. Told me to do the mouthpiece. But the thing is, how important is the lips? The lips is almost all your sound, right?
I guess. I mean, it's
Joey,
here.
right?
It's here, like the muscles.
Muscles, right? I lost my muscles. I wish I had never given my trumpet up.
Well,
I wish I had never given it up.
You know what? You could build those muscles
It'll come
up
right back to you.
because the guy that I met during COVID. He became my teacher. He was out in California. He was selling something that it's called the compression training system, and it's like a little thing you attach your mouthpiece to, and you blow in it. You don't blow in it. You kind of push. And it has a little dial and it measures your compression and you keep using it. And he gave you all these exercises and your mouth gets strong. And I haven't been doing it, so I need to go back to doing it. But he's really doing well with it. And he ended up becoming my teacher because I learned I bought the compression training system and he was showing me how to use it. And then he was like, play trumpet. And I was like, I don't have to play trumpet. So he became my teacher. But
I played by ear. So when I taught her, I'm teaching her how to play off the records and things like that. Larry's teaching her how to read and how to do the technical stuff.
That's awesome.
And she's really coming along. Her tone is so really getting strength with the diaphragm. And she uses you were saying before, it's created in here, the lip here, and your diaphragm pressure on to get the air out. So she's doing great.
I am trying.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Proud of you.
Picking up genius.
Very proud of you. I mean, listen, I would love to get back and play trumpet again someday. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but if I ever get the time, I would love to do it. I would love to play with a band again and just go out. I love it.
You know what?
Just pick it up and do it.
You would pick it back because you've done it before. Like I started. I started older. My teacher was like, you're no dog. You're learning new tricks. Have patience with yourself.
I mean, the cool thing is that in order to do anything, whether it's, I don't care if it's whatever your hobby is, you have to have it available to you to do. Even when you're like watching TV, if you're a guitar player, you got to do it. If she's going to hold the mouthpiece, use the compression system. The trumpet's right there. She walks through the kitchen, she blows some notes. All these things help. If you put it away, and I always tell about like for parents and children and stuff, they're like, oh, my kid's playing a new instrument. Great. Johnny, put that away. We're trying to watch TV. Put it away. We're having dinner. Go in your room. Get out of here. If you do that, he's destined to fail. You got to make these kids play. And if that means sacrifice, if you want them to play and they want to play, you better sacrifice yourself a little bit.
You are right.
Facebook user, who's typing that? Give us your name.
Sometimes it doesn't come up because they don't. Yeah, so
I just type your name, guys. Type your name in there.
Self-taught musician.
Hi, Gene.
What's hand pain?
So
he's saying it to me. I don't even know who it is. Sorry. Hi.
Type your name to us.
Yeah, we all.
I have no idea. Anonymous.
Miriam.
Yeah.
Hi, Miriam.
Oh, Miriam.
Very cool. Thank you. You know what's cool though? Like you were saying, I was married to a drummer. Okay. And he had the basement. We had it soundproofed 24/7. Go do your thing. Cause I'm an artist. I'm into, I'm a writer. I paint, I draw. I went to art school. I know what that's like. You want to do it all the time, and you should. And I'm not saying neglect, your family and friends and life. I'm not
Oh.
saying that, guys. Don't take it the wrong way.
Right.
But that's a big part of who you are.
True.
And that, right? So that's what it means. And it's
Whatever your
amazing.
business,
Yeah.
I always say it has to be like my saxophone, even the trumpet. It's an extension of yourself.
Yes.
And as you play it more and more and more, just like if you're cooking and you're cooking all the time and you're getting better at your recipes, it becomes an extension of you. And pretty soon someone says, that I know that recipe. I know she's famous for that, or I know that sound is Joey. When he plays the sax, that's Joe's sound. And it's a great feeling.
Painting and music, yes, an incredible creative outlet.
Yeah. We love
Yep,
that.
mine too. Yep.
You paint, yeah.
I always, Jerry, I always wanted to play the drums, but I think my father would have killed me.
Your father
Bringing the drums
probably
home,
would have
banging.
killed you. Yes, back then, forget it.
Yeah,
They
he would have killed me. Yeah.
That's why never buy a kid a drum set on Christmas. If you don't want
Exactly.
That's what we got little Bobby. What?
Yeah.
We got him a 16-piece drum set with an amplifier.
Oh my God.
They
All
like
right.
Swiss boys
Oh
anyway.
boy, yeah. There goes my drumming career. Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. But you guys are amazing. You're amazing, both of you. You've done a lot of great music.
Yeah.
And some of the new music coming out for Christmas. What are some of the songs?
Well, we got the Ronettes on there. We got Warm and Cozy Christmas. We got Underneath the Christmas Tree,
That's not
which
really
is
new. That's been out
that's
for a
going to
while.
be, that was released in 2019. But right after Thanksgiving, I'm going to be releasing all our Christmas music out onto Facebook again with our music video, which we're really proud of. It took us 2 years to do it, Underneath the Christmas Tree, with Tom Jacobson, our co-producer. Then we have
We did one the other night. We did some backups with Tommy Byrne. He has a Christmas song coming out, and it's hard because we just got home and he was like, "We need this today."
Getting Cold for Christmas. I believe Gary U.S. Bonds is going to be on it, and Eddie Testa,
cool.
and a lot of people were. We did the backup vocals in the studio with Lori and
Lori Davis.
Lori Davis, yeah.
I love Lori. Lori's a good friend of ours.
She's a good friend of ours. Sherry and Lori are
I didn't know you
very
knew
good.
Lori.
Lori as well, yeah.
Someone, I have to share this with you guys. Someone reached out to me wait, John, let me just share this with you guys. A woman reached out to me this week who lives now in Africa. She's from here. She's a white woman. She's married to an African reggae artist. And he's got dreads, and I just love it. That's my weakness. Okay, I love the dread. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Reggae and dreads, forget it. So anyway, she reached out to me about interviewing this author who's helping child trafficking because she was part of it when she was young. So we taught, everything's great, and we're going to do that. But she says to me, "Listen, I'm going to send you an artist. Maybe you want to interview him. Doc G, this is where you come in. Maybe you want to interview him. He is he has some Christmas music, and he's an award-winning artist in the States." So I said, "Send me a couple of his MP3s." Well, I'm cracking up. It's heavy metal Christmas songs. So I said, "Listen, I'm getting a little too old for that anymore." I said, "But I have someone at Hamilton Radio, John Brecco, a young guy." So I hooked them up. So he's going to be interviewing because he really is incredible. But I was like, I can't do it to my listeners. I can't do it to my people. I can't do it to me. She says, "I understand." So at least we're giving him the platform, but I can't do it. Heavy metal Christmas. Imagine that.
No, I don't think anybody.
No, Christmas. Man.
Well, you know what's funny, guys, about heavy metal people, and I've interviewed a couple of them, and they told me that their first love is doo-wop. Look at Dio.
Yeah.
He was in doo-wop before he became Ronnie Dio.
Well, look at all the hard rock groups like the Ramones and Joan Jett. They're all taking oldies songs and they just turns them into, we want to record Jerry doing a Christmas song in the Tesla that drives itself.
Oh my God.
So you could go like this and sing to us while the car is going.
You have a lot of you have a lot of chutzpah because my friend is blind and he's like, "I don't care if that car drives itself. I wouldn't get in it."
So, all right, I'm crazy. What you don't know about me is I've done it all.
You're crazy.
Jumped off the cliffs with kites attached to me. I've scuba dived with. I went to the Great Barrier Reef to do that. I swam with sharks. I bungee jumped in New Zealand.
Hell no.
There's nothing I haven't done. But my grandson, I'm there. My grandson's in Arizona State. Me, my daughter, and my granddaughter went to visit him. And he makes the mistake of saying, me, Mom, guess where the only 2 places in the country have this Waymo? And I go, where? One is San Francisco only. And one is in Phoenix, Arizona. I said, excuse me? I said, guess what we're doing tomorrow? So I said, we're going to my friend's vegan restaurant in Phoenix, and you're calling the Waymo. I didn't know he was nervous. He goes, okay. So we get there, we eat, and I go, call the Waymo guy. And it's sending him messages. Be there in 5 minutes. Okay, be there in 3. Okay, come outside looking for a place to pull over. I was like, this is cool. We go out, and I go, and I'm getting in the front. And my grandson goes, and you can have the front.
Yeah.
Well, we were there in the back. My granddaughter wasn't nervous. She's 8. She was like, this is so cool. I'm giving the guy a thumbs up. I'm like, this is so cool. And the dashboard talks to you.
Oh,
You
jeez.
get in. Welcome, Christian, my grandson. Put seatbelts on. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. It was unreal. And this is the thing, guys.
It's my mother the car.
I don't think I'll do it anymore. I had to do it once.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I'm a poker player. I owned a poker league in New Jersey as well. And I said the odds of something happening at that moment while we're here is slim to none. I'm doing it. Because everybody was like, weren't you worried? I'm like, no, I used the poker odds. I said, I knew we'd be fine.
The more you do it, the worse your odds are. So you might as well quit while you're in it.
Exactly. If it was on a regular street on a regular day, then I'd worry.
Okay. So I wish I sang for you. You don't want me to sing anyway. Trust me.
Well, we're not brave. Joe and I are not brave at all. We don't do anything.
She calls me Braveheart.
Braveheart, like joke, because we're not.
Keep me on the ground in my car. I don't want to fly. I don't want to scuba dive. I don't want to bungee jump.
I get the shakes driving over.
I don't want to go on
I
the
get afraid to
elevator.
go on the ladder. That's me. I get afraid to go on the ladder.
I threw my daughter. Listen, she was only 14, 15, whatever she was when we went to New Zealand with my father, Australia, New Zealand. And my mother's cursing us out. If my granddaughter doesn't come back home safe, you're both dead. Well, she was scared. She didn't want to bungee jump. So they're telling me, do tandem, hook your daughter up to you. I said, I came here to jump. How the heck can I jump off a bridge if my daughter's attached to me? So I attached her to a woman who was on her honeymoon because her husband was afraid. So my daughter will tell you to this day, she didn't bungee, she just held on. But guess who they hooked up to me? My gay tour guide. He was the only one of all his friends that wouldn't do it. All his tour guide friends in. I said, get over here. He's got his head in my boobs. I said, I don't care. He's screaming. He's screaming.
I mean, to stereotype.
That would have been a real good video.
I have it. I have a photo of it too. Okay, that was funny.
I would like a video of that. But
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love you guys. You're so funny.
No way. I'm afraid of heights.
yeah. Well, I'm just like.
Hi, Lisa.
Yeah, with the past few months, I've been I started to get like afraid of driving over bridges out of the blue the past couple of years. So the past, I'd say 6 months, I think I've driven over every bridge in the tri-state area. Like
she got out of that.
every
She
bridge.
got out of that phobia.
Not out of because on purpose, just because we had to go these places.
Right.
And
She won't let me drive.
no, I won't let him try. But I did. I went on GW, the Kosciuszko, the Tappan Zee, like every bridge. It's like 10 of them.
Everyone.
So I feel like I've conquered my fear.
How about the Verrazano?
Yeah, the Verrazano, I've been doing that.
I drive
back and
over
forth.
the Verrazano.
I grew up on that bridge. I lived in Brooklyn, so I was never.
I'm afraid of heights.
But I got a little nervous last time. I was like, whoa. But we went over last week and it was fine. It was good. It's high. It's a high bridge.
All right, here, guys. I have photos.
My father.
This is the photo. Wait, this is the photo of me with the tour guide. Wait.
I'm not seeing that too good.
Okay, wait. There you go. Can you see it?
Let me see if I can get that. Hold on a second. Hold on one second, Terry. Go ahead.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see feet.
You're attached to him.
All right. He would not. Oh, there it is. This is better, guys. All right, here you go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is upside down because my phone's messing up. But
Oh,
my
yeah.
that's
think of
funny.
it
I would have had a heart
upside
attack.
Oh my God.
Sideways, yeah. It'd be sideways.
Wow.
I have enough trouble with easy.
I
Pay.
had to hold him. Okay, imagine that, and he's
Oh
screaming.
my God.
That's good. People like you are great. I love that.
Yeah, man. I lived through you.
You're not
Terry.
afraid of anything. Yeah.
I lived through her because I can't do it.
I can't. I'm crazy. What can I tell you?
Good for you.
So
You have a
My
great personality.
father worked
Yeah, you
on
are.
the
Big
World
smile,
Trade.
big personality.
I love you guys.
He worked on the World Trade,
Who's that?
and one day
Who's that?
my uncle
dad?
went there for a job, and he took him up all the way up, and he said, "No way."
Oh yeah,
Like
no.
40 stories up. Yeah,
How
unbelievable.
about those guys? How about those
But
guys who put the antennas up? They have to climb up the antennas like the super high skyscrapers, and they got to put that top
yeah,
antenna, and you see them climbing with the belts and stuff. And then you're
No.
like the ground isn't even visible.
Oh God, that's terrible.
It's
Crazy,
it's
right?
all clouds. You're under the
yeah,
clouds.
Oh God, not me, man.
unbelievable.
We all
Yeah,
have our thing, right? A lot of people would rather do that than get on stage.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true. That's true. People said they'd rather than being on stage, they'd rather be some other terrible thing.
Even Elvis, right? Elvis was stage fright every
Yeah.
every single time before he got on stage.
Yeah, he
He would
was.
pace back and forth, and
Well,
then
you
he'd
know-
finally get out.
You get nervous. Always get a little nervous before you go on stage. Just want
Yeah.
you want everybody to like you. You
Yeah,
know?
I get nervous every time I perform, even when I do the kitchen concerts and everything. We pace around and get butterflies, and we're not happy till the show's over because we're always worried about not doing a good job and making sure that the people like us.
I feel like if you don't get a little nervous, then you don't maybe care enough. I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me
You know,
say
that's
something. Let
right.
me say something, you guys. So we hear when entertainers are on stage, right? Because we're the fans. We're not entertainers. We don't. I'm not talking about other entertainers that are listening. That's not what I'm talking about. The average person. You're on stage, and there's 100 of us listening. We don't hear what you guys think we hear. We never hear that one little mistake. We don't even know it happened. We never hear if you didn't hit the right note. We don't even know that happened.
They're professionals.
We hear, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. They're great. That's all we hear.
Thank God.
Yeah, well, we try to do it the best we can, but sometimes the material you chose, you're just like, well, I think they're gonna like this, and what if?
Or if you forget the words,
The words.
all of a sudden you make up the words and nobody remembers.
Nobody will know. You're right. You
Elvis
make up
did.
words.
Yeah.
Just make up the words, and everyone loves it. If you do that, then everyone cracks up with you.
They love you.
That's true. Oh, if something goes wrong,
You fess up.
we're masters of illusion too. Because if something goes wrong, you can just go, "Hey, put your hands together, everybody! Let
Right.
blah, 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 blah." And then you go, "What the heck am I?"
Or you fess up to it. You just,
And then you fess up. The thing about Doreen and I is we handle our shows and our live shows, and just the way we perform, it's a natural progression. It's like the Rat Pack. Remember how they roll the bar on stage? Yep. They're laughing and everybody's having a good time. We try to be real. We always break character, unless it's like a really professional, not professional, wrong word, but a scripted thing. But if it's not scripted and we have the freedom, we'll go outside of that all the time, like Sonny and Cher or something. Yeah. We'll be doing Sonny and Cher, and then we'll go out and then, we'll do crack our joke or get the people to pop in certain areas.
Yeah,
be like that. I like being like relaxed.
Yeah. I think unscripted's always the best because it brings out more of the person, motivation, more of the person, what they want to say, what they want to do. And if it's not scripted, you just have fun with it.
And that's how we run our kitchen concerts, and that's why we had such success during COVID.
Like even last week we were in Connecticut.
You guys ever fall off the stage? Go ahead, finish your sentence during
this big show. It was about 400 people, and I looked at
that's Miriam.
I said we need to add something, another song, whatever. So I said to Joe, we're going to do Harlem Nocturne. He goes, okay. Instead of doing Harlem Nocturne, he leaves the stage to go put on a different costume. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're not doing Harlem Nocturne right now. So we started laughing at each other from on and off the stage. Everybody was cracking up.
She's going, nice job, Joe. Nice try. I said, well, I don't know.
Take two.
Let's try that again.
But, did you ever fall off the stage?
Well, no, but we haven't.
No, I have.
No, but
we tripped with the heels.
Oh, I've worn crinolines, and my heel gets. Sometimes you'll do a turn, and your heel gets stuck on the crinoline, and I've gone down. But I'm I'm a pretty graceful faller. I think usually
She's a
I'm just
graceful faller. I'm not a graceful faller.
my guitar player Dave said that was the most graceful thing I've ever seen. I was like, whoops.
I do nothing graceful.
But our piano player is blind and he has fallen off the stage. Yeah. If you're not watching where he's going, he's
Yeah,
like,
you got to watch. He sets up facing the wall.
like, whoa,
We
Nikki.
had to set him back up and stuff. But when I fell off a couple times.
You fell off the
Yeah,
stage?
well, it wasn't really a fall. I think it was more like I did crowd jumping back in Lauderdale when I was playing with the whole place was like thousands of people. And I would just dive off the stage and they'd throw me around and back onto the
If
stage.
you ever did that,
And I was
that
doing
would kill
oldies.
you.
I was doing Come Go With Me. Dum, 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 dum. So I would do that. And then I would do,
Funny.
so then I would jump off the stages, like the 4-foot stages. And I used to do splits,
In the still of the
Russian
night.
splits. All
Oh,
the time.
wow.
And I jumped
Oh,
off the
boy.
stage to the floor into a split. And then the girls would jump on my back and I'd stand up playing the saxophone. I'd roll around on my, and then after a hip operation and a few replacements, I don't do that anymore. But that was the extent of the falling off the stage.
That's another question I was going to ask you guys. When you go to a venue and the venue's real small, I mean, do you have to adapt to that? I mean, it's smaller. You know, maybe have your instruments, you have yourself, and it's even smaller than what you need. I mean, what you really need is bigger.
Yeah, well, you just got to make do with the space that you have, and we can do that. Like the show I was just talking about in Connecticut, we had our dancers with us, and they were supposed to do choreography. It was just like, kicks and cartwheels,
Had to
like
adapt.
so they just adapted the choreography, and then I had to put a pipe and drape next to the stage for you just make it work.
You have to make it work. When we were on the bus, I'm like, how am I going to make this work? You got seats on both sides and you got a bus. So the owners and everything were like, oh, just do it. Have a ball. We'll go live. I figured we get disconnected, but we were very lucky. The internet kept us on.
Yeah.
All right.
So what I did was I put a speaker in the middle in the back by the restroom and had it on the floor facing in. And we used the seats to hide behind and sing and do fun stuff. And the same thing with the kitchen. Same thing with the kitchen concerts. They were small. We do living room concerts. People hire us to go and do in their kitchen. They make hors d'oeuvres. They put drinks out, and we do a show and we film it live. And that's what we do.
You need to tell us when they are, because I'd love to see you guys live.
Yeah, we have to
Fine.
schedule something now that we're
How big's your kitchen?
starting to slow down a little bit.
Well, studio's a little bit bigger.
Oh,
Don Terlizzi, do you have anything you want to say? You're a little quiet there now.
No, I just love Joey and Doreen, and they sing the oldies. I love the stuff they do, and what can I say? They're great.
Okay.
We hope to be
their
back down
voices are great,
by you.
and I love to see them in concert. Yeah,
Yeah, we got called.
and I hope they make it out to the next
the luncheon, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you
entertainment
know.
We'll all
luncheon.
be there.
I don't know what's going to
The,
maybe in January, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna be there in December. So, and then the Lizzie Rose room.
Lizzie Rose. We'll be at Lizzie Rose again,
Well,
too.
he called me back, but I couldn't find a date. But we're gonna.
Oh, do we? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah, I
schedule
live in
something up in
Tuckerton, it's just around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's close
That's a
to
fun.
you.
That's a fun room.
Yeah,
I
I
like
can
it a
try and
lot.
make it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Reminds
So,
me of the
Doc
family
G,
house.
Yeah.
We've still
Yeah.
got a few minutes. We've got a few minutes left. Doc G, do you have another question you would like to ask them? And then I'll have them close with anything else they'd like to say.
No, they answered everything I had
Okay.
to talk about. I love them. I think they're great. I love
Yeah.
them at their chemistry. I love their music. I love everything about them.
Thank you. We love you
Thank
too.
you. We love all you guys. We just love being a part of the whole industry, and just everybody is just so wonderful.
I
you
gotta
know?
ask.
Go ahead, John.
I gotta ask Gene. Do you still need the Christmas music?
Yeah, I just said that if they
Gene?
can send it to me, or you could just MP3 send the MP3s. I'll just put them on and have them ready for the Christmas playlist.
Yeah, send it to you.
I'll send
Yeah,
you a wee
your
transfer
new
of the
album
whole.
and the CDs.
Perfect. Google Drive works too. I tell everybody use your Google
Yeah.
Drive. It's free.
Yeah.
We
Or-
transfer right now. It's automatically set up on
Yeah.
WeTransfer. So all I have to
fine
do is
too.
click on it, put your email in it, it's there, and you'll get it. You download it right to your drive, free.
Oh, I love that. That's perfect. Thank you. I
So
use
now-
WeTransfer all the time. Go ahead.
I want to give the mic back to Stiletto and Saxman. Come on, guys. Okay. I want you to share.
Getting the mic.
There you go, baby. You got the mic. I want you to share with everyone in closing anything you can. I love giving people hope, right, and letting them know. I want you to give something inspirational. Tell everybody out there something inspirational for the Thanksgiving, right? The holidays are coming up. I want them to hear from you guys.
Something inspirational. Well, it's been a year for us that has been really, really a lot of turmoil. We had 2 deaths in our family. We moved. We had some really, really big things go on. And I feel that no matter how busy you get doing your thing, the people that you love, whether it's family or people that you chose as family to be close to, just keep them close, stay close with them, because life is really short. It goes quick.
Yeah,
I've been telling a few of my close friends that when we were having like a lunch or we were doing some stuff over the last week, after all this time, we had a little time to, like, we're in our new house and everything's new. Basil's gone, Uncle Funzy's gone, everything has changed in our life. And like I told them, people are going to go away, and they're going to come and they're going to go, but the bottom line is the only people that keep you going are your immediate friends. Without those immediate friends, then you have no reference of life, because they are alive and they're making us all move forward, and we all lean on each other to help each other moving forward. And Thanksgiving, the Christmas holidays, and it's just nobody knows where they're going or why we're going, but we all know we're doing it together, because that's what we have to do. Because I don't even know how to say it. That's it.
Yeah, we just got to be, rely on each other.
You rely on each
just
other,
like we all do here, professionally and friendship wise and family.
and you help each other. You help each other grow. You try to help everyone get to the next level, not just
You know what I feel like
get out there.
with this whole community that we have, I feel like it's really supportive. I feel like everybody, I don't know, maybe there's some things going on underneath I don't know about, but I feel a whole bunch of support from all you guys and everybody that comes to the luncheons and all the other entertainers. I feel like
The stars too.
I love
a lot of
how
the stars
supportive.
just really call us up and talk real.
Yeah, it's nice.
I don't have any problem with anyone.
It's really nice to have a network like we all do.
Beautiful. Well, you said it perfectly, guys, because I feel the same way. And I want to just say to all the listeners out there, I want to thank, so that everybody hears me say this, I want to thank all the entertainers, because again, the last few years have been really rough for everybody, and they kind of got everybody, including myself, through it. So I want to say thank you to you guys. Okay. You know how I feel about both of you, Stiletto and Saxman. I mean, I just love that, Doreen and Joey. It's amazing. I love you guys. I want to thank all the other entertainers that are listening, and all the other entertainers out there that have done their part in helping everyone get through the last few years, because it's been amazing. And without you guys, I don't even know where we would have been. So the network is incredible. And speaking of the network, this guy right here, John Terlizzi, we all love him. And I say to him all the time, he's my favorite stalker on Facebook. He's brought me some incredible interviews, and he promotes the crap out of all of us. I mean,
Thank you, buddy.
And John Bishop, let's give him a shout out, right?
Yeah,
What he
about
does
40,
with the
yeah.
one thing, he promotes all of us, right? And
Thanks,
Dr.
John.
Hamilton Radio, right? I mean, look at this
absolutely.
network right here. So I want to say thank you to everybody listening to this. And before we close, I'm going to let John Terlizzi give the final words. And please, please share this video. I love you guys.
Okay,
Go
love
ahead.
you.
Guys, happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We love you guys. Happy holidays.
John Terlizzi, take us home.
That's all I can say is, it's what's going on in the world today, shootings and war. We just have to be together and be thankful for what we got, and I hope there's peace and happiness in the world today. That's all we want, and share with friends and family at Thanksgiving. And God bless everybody, and have a happy Thanksgiving. And thanks for watching this show.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody. Good seeing everybody.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.